This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Good afternoon, polo legends. Welcome back to Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club for the last games of the qualification stages in the EMAAR Cup 2026. Bansali Polo versus Jehangiri Polo is the first game of 3 games today. And we're coming into the latter stages of the tournament now. It's decision time. Who goes through to the semis and the subsidiary semis? I'm Tim Ward, and I'll take you through these last tournaments with the final on Sunday the 15th, where they're playing for 120,000 dirhams plus a car by 121, sponsored by Legend Motors. So both of these teams have played 2 games already, and they're going into their last game of the qualification stages. Both of these teams had 1 win and 1 loss. In fact, a lot of the teams so far are in the same position. It's been a very, very close tournament all the way through. Incredibly competitive tournament, and they're gonna decide. It'll go right down to a penalty shootout, I imagine, at the end of the day. Lining up for Bansali in the Bansali orange. At 1, Richie Bansali. At 2, Tom Brody. At 3, Gonzalo Santamarina. And at the back, Ariel Paisa Ponzi. For Jehangiri, Pakistan at 1, Saad Jehangiri. At 2, Juan Cruz Guevara. 3 is Dante Castagnola. And at the back, Issam Haider. So Bansali is a 12-goal team versus Jehangiri's 10. Means we'll have a goal and a half start to Jehangiri. Umpires, you can see on our screens, professional umpires from England, Chris Hyde and Peter Wright, the third man, Santiago Torregata. So, like I said, these games have been so close, very even teams, very difficult to pick a winner or to pick a favourite so far. Got one team that's had 3 from 3 wins, that's AM, so they've gone through. Catch up with all the games, the highlights, the interviews on social media. Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line TV on Facebook. Polo Line TV on YouTube, and Polo Line Int on Facebook. Yeah, so AM Polo won 3 from 3. So they go straight through to the semis. They're the first team to qualify for the semis. Bintrai have already had 2 wins, so if they win their game today, they will go straight through. Everybody else has had at least 1 loss, so it's really important for them to win this today. Players are ready. Bansali Orange versus the black shirts of Jehangiri. Jehangiri lost narrowly to Equity in their first game, 5.5 goals to 6. But they went on to get a fantastic win against potentially one of the favourites, Ancora. Bansali got beaten by Bindrai by half a goal, but they went on to beat Gantut So here we go, and Santa Marina comes out with the lineup with the ball straight away. He leaves it there for Brody. Good start. Oh, Brody's gone a swing and a miss there. Turns around very, very quickly. Almost did a 360 spin in about 2 steps. And Santa Marina comes back to recover it. Send it up toward the goal. It's a good shot too. Not the distance, but not quite the direction. Strong start though for Bensali, straight out of the blocks. Darren Geary caught off guard. They'll take a hit in now. Time to take a breath and regroup. Juan Cruz Guevara will start from the back. Is it? Or is it Namu? Namu, sorry. Namu's Hissam Haider. We call him Namu. He starts from the back. 4-goal rating. He has been 6, and he's been playing phenomenally well. Very impressed. He goes left to Castagnola. Brody comes in to close down Castagnola. Takes him out in the ride-off. They cancel each other out behind the Santa Marina and Paisa. But somehow Juan Cruz Guevara got in the mix, got the ball and sent it back up to Castagnola at the front. He can't make the most of it. Brody didn't let him get away, and Santa Marina turns it here. Watch out for his skilled Santa Marina, tapping the ball in the air. He loves to do that. Brody follows that up now and puts it up for Richie Bensali at the front. Saad Jerengiri is in defence. Richie's claiming the line, and I think he may have got it. Saad was not sure where to go, and I think Richie caught him in the wrong place at the wrong time on top of the ball as Richie was coming in on the line. So Bensali will be looking for a short penalty here. Horses to watch out for, or that one on screen now, teeing up the port. That's Gonzalo Santa Marina's horse, Missil. He starts and finishes the games on that horse. And she makes a massive impact. Beautiful horse, runs very, very fast. She can fly, very handy as well. Owned by Bensali team. Right, Santa Marina from the 30 yards. Strong shot and through the posts. So they'll narrow the gap. 1.5 goals to 1. Jahangiri with the 10-goal side started with 1.5 goals. As they'll come back to the middle now. Paisa Ponzi is on that dark horse called Hormiga. Pull into the line out with the 3s here. Castagnola wants the line but doesn't get it. Namu reaches out and grabs it. He's got Juan Cruz now, tells him to go forward. Namu rolls his wrist. Nice pass to Juan Cruz. Tells Juan Cruz to wait there. The orange shirts are staying very, very close to the men. Disciplined in defence. Nice under the neck shot. He saw Dante out of the corner of his eye, Namu, and set him free. He has to come back toward the goal. Brody's going to have to clear the way here. He has done. And then there's the shot from Castagnola. Dribbles just to the left. Nice play, though, from Jahangiri. Good passing out to the side. Then Namu putting it back into the middle for Castagnola. Paisa will take it from the back on Hormiga. Waiting close is Missil and Santa Marina. Juan Cruz goes in to give him trouble. Gets him as well. Gets the ball in the backhand. Namu's going to try and sweep back onto it, but on the near side. He's so strong on the near side. Santa Marina almost as strong on the near side as is the offside. The kids enjoy watching him play. They were telling me how he turned the ball on the near side in the air the other day. They love that. Nice drive up from Bensali. Up to Paisa, who's found himself up at the front here, but the defence is strong from Jahangiri. Nice backhand out to Castagnola. He's able to leave it here. For Namu, Juan Cruz came into the middle for the pass. Brody went in for the challenge and may have got caught crossing the line. So the players canter back. We've got 3 minutes 15 left of the chukker, so they'll go back and change horse now. And we're going to get a penalty in favour of Jahangiri. The umpires are moving past the halfway line. So it will be a penalty for Jehangiri. They lead by half in the first. So yeah, as I was saying, most of these teams, almost all of the teams, have won one, lost one. So this tournament is still wide open, with AM being the only team to win 3 from 3 and go through. Bindrai have won 2 out of 2, so they're on 4 points. And then Bensali, Ancora, Jehangiri, El Basha Noon, Equity and Gagar have all had 1 win and 1 loss, so they're all on 2 points. So a lot of teams are still battling for those last 3 places in the quarterfinals and the chance to win a beautiful new car by 2-1-2. And, of course, the prize money. On the 60-yard line, then, Namu could be walking it. Calm as you like, walks up to it like it's a Sunday afternoon stroll, and then hooks right up underneath it. Perfectly taken penalty. He made it look easy. It's really not easy at all. Great strike from Namu.
Baggy away, please. Take the baggy out.
Pakistani professional. Almost 6-goaler. Gone down to 4, but he's got to be one of the best 4-goalers in the world, I'd say. He's looking for the ball there, but Isaac gathers control. All the orange shirts run forward. Tries to find Santa Marina. Clever little touch back from Santa Marina to Brody. He then sends it back into the middle, but the defense was there. The backhand came in, and here's a counter-attack with Juan Cruz. Breaking away now, Juan Cruz Guevara. He's got 2 shirts hunting him down. He has time to look back. Doesn't have to go flat out here. The half-swing approach shot is good. He'll have to be quick to finish it off. He gets the touch, but didn't put it through the posts. He had Santa Marina breathing down his neck. And he caught up with him quicker than he expected, I think, and was a little bit rushed on the final shot. And it pushed it out to the right, but a great counter-attack there. There was some nice passing from Bensali, but that last one was intercepted by Namu, and he sent it up to Juan Cruz so quick. It was flat out down the ground. Anyway, back in play now, and again, beautiful passing. This one's to Brody. Brody can't hold on to it as Dante does. Great job blocking him, allowing Juan Cruz to come around and turn this. He's on this big chestnut horse. He's run past a couple of orange shirts. Paisa's waiting for him, so he shoots at the goal. It's out to the right. He's going to try and run round Paisa. I think he might have snuck past him. What a play from Juan Cruz. Under the next shot. This time goes through. Wow, he came back with a vengeance there, having missed the first time. Collected that ball, and that was a golazo with that horse, running around a couple of orange shirts in the middle, and then sending it past Paisa, running around the outside of him, and firing the under the next shot. Cracking goal. There's 2 goals back-to-back now, taking Jehangiri 3.5 goals to 1. We'll have a look at that horse. That's Canaria of Juan Cruz. Keep an eye out for Canaria as the tournament goes on. She'll be back later on in the 4th chukka. That chestnut, long chestnut. We've noticed her before with that sort of skinny, high head carriage, thin neck. When she flattens out, she flies. Foul in the middle there from Bensali will give Jehangiri a hit from the middle there. Absolute power play from them at the moment. The umpire's call orange 4. He's the one coming in to mark the hitter. The black shirts are not allowed to block him. There's the shot. It's one time from Namu up to Saad Jehangiri. Oh, but here comes Dante. Had a chance there coming through. Didn't collect the ball. Santa Marina now head down. He hasn't been able to break away, Santa Marina. He usually scores a few breakaway goals. You're going to have to watch out for him, but At the moment, Jehangiri are keeping Ben Sali at bay. There's a little backhand. Watch out for Canaria. Didn't get through. Brody had it covered. Opens up a massive near side backhand. Comes back around onto it. No, he leaves it for Santa Marina to pass to him. Namu's got that first. Gets a backhand. We've got less than 30 seconds. The ball goes out. The whistle blows. And the chukker number 1 is over. It's been a great chukker too. Beautiful polo from both teams. But the second half of that chukker definitely went in favour of Jehangiri. So they will end the chukker with a healthy lead. 3.5 goals to 1. As we'll take a short break here and be back for chukker 2. So, highlights. We haven't got many goals on the highlights because most of them were scored from the penalty spot. Almost all of them. Just the 2 goals scored. Petunia did an amazing goal. And we're back once again for the second chukker here in the EMAAR Cup. Jehangiri Ben Sali. It was a great chukker too. I hope we're going to have some more of that. Not many fouls. Nice polo as well. Beautiful open passing polo. Proper 12-goal polo. Some of the teams have played beautifully but fouled too much to this tournament. And they've suffered a bit as a result. So far, this has been a lovely, clean game of polo. So horses to look out for would be my recommendation. Look out for Lupi, ridden by Namu. He can play outstandingly well on this horse. Tom Brody's on Fechada. Gonzalo Santa Marina is on Atrevida. Also, the chukker last time was that one of Juan Cruz, Canaria, outstanding. Just waiting for one more black shirt coming onto the field, and the ball went out of play. It was a black shirt who hit it out, so the umpire will drop the ball shortly, and we'll get a start for Ben Sali Polo. Beautiful day here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Sunny, with a beautiful cool breeze. Leaves that then for Santa Marina, who puts it back into the middle. Coming back onto it is Paisa at speed, coming through on this dark horse. Brody's in there as well to try and finish it. The defense came from Namu, but he may have well come around the front of the line there. And there was certainly a Ben Sali player coming straight down the line. Namu may well have turned around in front of him. So it'll be a short penalty here from the 30-yard line. And a chance for Ben Sali to close the gap back to a 1.5 goal. Santa Marina and Atrevida slot that one through. So it's 3.5 to 2. Back to the middle. This has been a great game so far in the first chukka. Both teams with world-class players and very, very well mounted. Out of the line out comes Santa Marina on Atrevida. Has she got the legs to break away from the black shirts? Looks like Juan Cruz might catch him. No, this is what he's so good at. Santa Marina back in form. That's what we've been missing. He's so good at that. You give him an inch and he takes a mile. Right from the line out. He often gets one goal like that from the line out. Breakaway goals are his forte. Puts it back to a half-goal game now. 3.5 goals to 3. Jahangiri lead. And we're back in action as umpire Hyde bowls the ball in. Comes out of the back of the line out. And Brody gets a little backhand. Paisa didn't get there first. It was met well by Namu, the captain, wearing that orange captain's armband as he comes past Brody. Under the next shot, incoming. No, he decided not to go for it there and has a go on the second one. Great strike. Oh, it came off the horse and still in the danger zone. Paisa's coming through, trying to get the clearing shot. Had the stick in the air, claiming the line, saying that Jahangiri was in the road. 5 minutes left. I think they're going to give him a chance just to change horse there. And Bentali looked to be teeing it up. I imagine they'll have a hit from the back there. So Jahangiri, they have to keep that back door shut all the time. They'll always need one man at the back. They've got, if Juan Cruz goes forward, Namu will stay at the back. If Namu goes forward, Juan Cruz goes to the back. And they've got Castagnola working like a terrier in the middle, with Sarge Jahangiri up at the front. Bensali, a very well-rounded team. All of the players have a completely different style of playing, and they complement each other beautifully. That was a nice pass to Brody. Brody puts it back to the front, up to the front. Trying to get on the line. Here's Rishi Bensali. The backhand, look at that perfect backhand from Castagnola to Namu. Now Juan Cruz goes forward. Juan Cruz got a couple of orange shirts, one on either side of him. The pass goes wide to the left as Brody swings on to get on the line, and he's happy just to watch that go over the back line. And Jahangiri putting Bensali on the back foot again. Paisa then, see if he changes the plan. Yeah, this time wide left, across the front of the goal to Brody. Oh, it's a risky play going in front of the goal there, and Brody got hooked out. The backhand came in for Jahangiri. Paisa's got a pressured backhand, but gets it. Nicely done. It's a bit straight. It's going to get met here by Juan Cruz. He's got to watch out. He's got a man behind him, but just puts it where they can't touch it. It gives him time. He'll either have a go himself. He does. Didn't quite fire it straight enough. Pushed it to the right. Bensali struggling to get out of the area here. Jahangiri are just all over it. Anyway, halfway through the second chukka, the players will go and change. Just about half a goal. Jahangiri started with the 1.5. And they lead now by half. Halfway through chukka number 2. Tom Brody's getting on Delfina. Paisa on Piropo. Santa Marina on Azul. And Rishi on Tabasco. Namu gets off Lupi and gets on to Buena Mossa. From the back line, Bensali have to work out a way to get past this black brick wall of Jehangiri. Namu stays at the back with the number 4 shirt on. And Paiso takes it in. Across the front, out to the right, though. The safer option. And then plays it out to the boards. Santa Marina didn't get it. Well, he did. One Cruz came onto it and went for the steal, but Santa Marina was on the line behind him and before him. So the umpires blow. Santa Marina canters up to the penalty spot. We'll see which one he puts it down on. Yeah, well, they've gone past the 60 and put it down on the 40-yard line here for Bensali. So, having struggled for some time to get it out of their zone, then suddenly they find themselves with a short penalty and a chance to get in the lead. Santa Marina fires it through and puts his Bensali Polo team into the lead. For the first time in the game, 4 goals to 3.5 now. Just over 3 minutes left of the second chukker. 2 of 4 chukkers, of course. Ball goes in, comes back out again. Namu sweeps around the outside. Nicely done on Buena Mossa. Lovely looking horse. Oh, he's reached right back off the saddle to pick that one back up again. Eyeing it up is Santa Marina. So he goes over to the near side beautifully well. Namu, look at him go. How is he? 4 goals. Opens up a backhand where Sarja and Giri waits for it. But Santa Marina picks it up. Rishi Bensali as well. Now Brody's in there behind it. Brody's got space here. They're going fast. Hits a lovely shot down the ground. Watch out for the breakaway from Santa Marina. That's a great shot, and his horse is faster than Castagnola's. The perfect approach shot, and a little finish will do. Wow, what a breakaway goal. And that's 2 quick goals for Bensali. They love to play like that. Nice passing and running, getting Santa Marina out at the front on those quick horses of his. They weren't able to catch him. That's Azul. Santa Marina's riding. Beautiful horse. He just got the penalty on one side. Elects that. Brody hit him a stunning pass over the halfway line. And they couldn't catch Azul. But a tall looking, thoroughbred sort of looking bay mare. Ball goes in. Juan Cruz from Jaron Gary gets it. Out to the right. His players went left. Now they come back around to support him. Paiso gets a good ride off and strong backhand. Brody wants to get onto it. Namu's there. Tail if you want. Tail indeed it was. But Juan Cruz. Guevara. Straightens it. Shoots into the middle. Dante on the near side. Past to Namu. Cuts across. Difficult to defend against a team like this. Under the neck shot is good, but not quite good enough. Great passing, though. Pinpoint passing to the sticks. Jehangiri. This is one of the better games of polo that we've seen in this tournament. Paisa, left to Brody. First time forward to Santa Marina. This is so good. Santa Marina, oh, he didn't pick it up on the near side. And Namu gets it. The backhand is good. Running onto it, looking to run onto it was Juan Cruz, but Paisa Ponzi just ate that right off and got the backhand. Now, Juan Cruz met it, though. Oh, that's come off the back of, I think, right in the butt. Or in his back, maybe, of Brody. That's going to sting. We might want to get some ice spray on that. Hopefully not in the kidneys. Hopefully it was just his butt. And it'll leave a mark, I expect. He seems all right, though.
It's okay, Dad. It's okay.
He's tough. He's a tough Englishman. It'll take more than that to stop him. That does hurt. That will definitely hurt. He'll have the bruise. He'll certainly have a bruise in the morning. And for a dangerous shot, the umpires are moving this all the way back past the halfway line, even though the play was going the other way. Danger of it. Past the 60-yard line. Oh, no, on the 60-yard line. Tough man, though. Didn't even get off his horse. Didn't need the ambulance. He just brushes it off and plays on. Good man. A lot of people would have made much more of a fuss than that. So from the 60-yard line, Ben Sarli, just after Jehangiri was starting to get a bit of a power play and come into that, he gave away that penalty, and Ben Sarli have a 60. They already lead by 5 goals to 3.5. And you don't want to give a penalty away when you're playing against Santa Marina because, oh, hang on. That looked close. The goal judge said yes, but I think the umpires overruled it, and he just ever so slightly pushed it out to the right-hand side. So Namu takes it in. Lucky let-off for Jehangiri. Juan Cruz is running forward. Namu's coming himself, pushing hard with Rishi Bensali. The shot doesn't come off. Bensali did enough there. Good defense from Rishi. Managed to force Namu over the boards, or force the ball over the boards on the hooter, ending the first half here at 5 goals to 3.5. Very, very good game we're seeing here at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. A really beautiful exhibition of polo. We're going to be back shortly for the second half in the EMAAR Cup. Last games of the qualification stages. Bensali 5, Jehangiri 3.5.
Es una locura, pero es una locura linda, porque todo está hecho para que las cosas funcionen. Entonces todo funciona, desde las caballerizas con los peticeros, que la verdad que hacen un labor impresionante, Lashman ahí, después mismo los tres hermanos, la verdad que es un placer. Jugamos nuestras prácticas, somos 8, somos 4 profesionales y ellos 3 y capitán, así que la verdad que está divertido por sentido. Todo funciona perfecto. Sí, es una presión porque, como te digo, o sea, todo está hecho para que ganes. O sea, regresar el equipo desde abril, todo funciona perfecto. Entonces, cuando vos tenés todo lo que necesitas para ganar, después decís, che, bueno, ahora dale. Entonces, eso es un poquito el challenge. Sí, Vindray ganó hace 3 años, que me ganó a mí con Mangalle en la final. El año pasado perdimos la final con Vindray, así que estuvimos ahí, nos quedó en el ojo. Así que bueno, venimos bien por ahora, nos queda otra batalla el martes, que va a ser bravísima, pero bueno, vamos a ver.
So we'll have a look at some of these goals. Aiden Al-Ahmed was there to finish that one, I think. Well, this was Aiden's goal here. Did great there to pick up the pass from Kaku. Had a lot of work here, but he's good at that. He's been practicing that on his one-wheeler. We come back from the halftime break with the innovative play of the match. The Mayo Clinic breakthrough moment. This is better now as Gaga seemed to have a bit of a power play. The pass comes up and look at this horse of Haurecci. Round Battarello, ball is in the air and over the line. 2 goals back to back from Gaga, puts him into the lead. Wow, things can change so quickly. Welcome back once again to the EMAAR Cup 2026. Bensali Jehangiri. Bensali lead, 5 goals to 3.5. 2 more chuckers to go. We're seeing a great game of polo here. The fields are playing beautifully, fast, open polo. Nice passing to very, very solid teams. Like we said, all of the 10 teams in this tournament are competitive. Impossible to pick. Very hard to pick a favorite. And the sheer majority of teams, having played their 2 games, have won 1, lost 1, which just goes to show. It'll all go down to a penalty shootout at the end of the day today. Once we know all the results, after all the qualification games, we can add them all up and work out who goes through to the shootout, and then we'll know after that who qualifies, who joins AM Polo in the semi-final, who goes through to the subsidiary semis. So with 5 goals on the board for Bensali and 3.5 for Jehangiri. Bensali have scored 2 field goals and 3 penalties. Throw-ins have been very even. 3 throw-ins, 1 by Bensali and 4 from Jehangiri. And very few fouls. Look at that, 4 fouls from Jehangiri and just the 2 fouls from Bensali, which is really good to see. Beautiful game of polo. Nice pass to Paisa. Ponzi hasn't got much room. He can't tap for long. He's got to hit or run. He goes for a little flick through. Doesn't get through, but Brody picks up the pieces. Throws the whistle in the process. So that attack didn't really get anywhere. Jehangiri will start with the ball, having said. Bensali just the 2 fouls. That's just 4 fouls. That's 1 more. Namu then, Hissam Haider. Juan Cruz and Santa Marina battling at the front. Juan Cruz trying to find space. He won't mind just going long, taking Santa Marina with him. That leaves Hissam Haider to make a nice pass to Dante, but watch Brody come in to close him down. Dante brings it in to the middle and then passes it into Namu. Richie Bensali gets on the line for a near side backhand. It doesn't come off. Namu picks it up. The meat doesn't come through. Who's next onto it? Brody. Often stops with the ball and controls it. Brody has a look and then sends a pass. Takes the sort of panic away for his team there. Just sort of gets a nice bit of composure for his team. Disciplined player is Brody. Backhand. Santa Marina tries to open up a backhand. Didn't get through. Claiming the line now is Castagnola. He's got Namu behind him. But he can't leave it because Pice is waiting to pounce. So he takes it on a little bit himself. Then the ball gets flicked back. Namu picks it up. Tries to run round Brody now. But Brody gets enough. And then onto it now is, they're all changing hands at the moment. Backhand comes in, cross right in front of the goal. Richie Bensali has to cut it out. But, we got a man on the ground. It's Saad Jehangiri. We'll get him checked up. He got on his feet and then sat back down. He had to cut it out, but we got a man on the ground. So I didn't see what happened there. I was watching Richie hit the ball, whether something happened off the play or not. The umpires have got the benefit of the replay. They can watch it out over again, as we've had it filmed from the drone and from various angles, behind the goal and from the middle as well. Here at Polo Line TV, we can have a look. There was a coming together there. There was a bit of a crash. Just caught it on the edge of the screen there. The Bensali shirt sort of ran through Saad Jehangiri. Just tumbled him off his horse. And we'll get him checked up. Didn't seem too serious, so we hope to see him back on the horse very shortly. And get this game back underway. And we'll find out how we're going to start as well. The umpires, of course, are in communication with the third man. He's had a good look at it on the screens, and they will let them know once all the players are back on the field. They'll let them know how we're going to restart. So in actual fact, it was two Jehangiri shirts there who came together and bumped into each other. So no foul. We can have a look again on the replay. Yeah, there we go. You can just see there's Dante coming in, and he just caught Saad Jehangiri on the way through, knocked him off. So Bensali had the ball. They blew the whistle just to check everyone was okay. Bensali had the ball, so it'll be a fair play. Drop ball for Bensali, I imagine. Players, I think, have had a free change. They can go and change horse now if they wish. 5 minutes 20 left of the third. And we're about to start here with Bensali Orange taking the hit in. Just about hit in. Hit from just inside the back line. Paisa Ponzi takes it. Hard left. Brody comes onto it. The horse sort of sticking the tail in the air like an aerial. Turns it back into the middle of the field. He's got Paisa behind him, but he doesn't use him. He hits a beautiful shot. Bengali was the call, and that's what it was. But Namu read it well. Opens up the backhand, but reading that well was Rishi Bensali. He gets his own backhand, and Brody came onto it beautifully. Nicely done there from Bensali up to Brody. Brody's got a tricky finish. Clips it closer toward the goal. Coming in is Paisa with a goal shot, and the goal is good, ladies and gentlemen. Quality goal from Bensali Polo. All four players were involved in that. They all played their part in getting that goal. And bad luck for Jehangiri. They had the pressure there. They were unable to turn that pressure into points. And Bensali, at the moment, are capitalising on every little chance they get. They make the most of. So that takes them to 6 goals to 3.5 now. Into the lineup. Juan Cruz Guevara's got it. Getting forced out to the side. He's trying to peel away. He does. Nice little move to get away from his man there from Juan Cruz Guevara. Checks up, sticks her in the air. And the players can change.
What do you want me to check? Okay, hold on.
Umpires have gone to the third man once more just to double check on that one. We'll try and get the report from them if we can. Nice shot of the beautiful villas here around the field at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Got a spare 50 million dirhams. I recommend you get one. Perfect place. Got to be one of the best places to live in Dubai. Certainly if you're a polo player. Plenty of places to stay nearby as well if you're on a polo holiday. Want to come to the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. We've got the academy and we'll accommodate you for a polo holiday. You can play a lot of polo every day, twice a day. Rent horses, play chuckers, have lessons. So, a 40-yard penalty against Bensali. Jehangiri, who just started to look like getting left behind there now, have the penalty. See if they can start a little comeback here. Halfway through the third. Namu will take it. He's on Delta. And again at a walk, he strikes it perfectly up and through the posts from the walk. 4.5 goals, 6 as they come back to the middle. Just choosing to walk his penalties, Namu fires it, gets so much power just from the walk. If you're wondering what's the name of that beautiful coloured horse that Saad Jehangiri is riding, that's Lady Gaga. There she is, Lady Gaga, putting the pressure on Rishi Bensali. His backhand is met by Namu. Namu clips a little pass back up to Lady Gaga and Saad. He's claiming the line here, but he can leave it for Juan Cruz Guevara. He wants the foul and he's going to get it. Bensali was just too tempted to go for that one. He just was watching it and let his horse just drift over the line ever so slightly. It was enough to stop Juan Cruz. And so it'll be another penalty, another short penalty here for Jehangiri. And Bensali, having been so tidy early on, have rather carelessly given away 2 short penalties here, which will change the game. Dante Castagnola takes that one at a walk and slots it through. So, wow, how quickly things can change from 6 goals to 3.5. Suddenly we're at 6 to 5.5. Just half a goal in it now. Just over 2.5 minutes left of the third. Throw in from the middle, out the back to Brody. Brody takes the big bump and sends it to Santa Marina. This is where he loves to be. Santa Marina picks it up on the near side. Juan Cruz gives him a big ride-off, but he gets the shot nonetheless and hooks it up over the top and through the posts. Oh, he's so good at that. So good at that from the line out. Santa Marina picking up the pass from Brody and extending their lead again. Back to a 1.5 goal lead now. This is a great game. 7 goals to 5.5. Sticks clash in the lineouts. Jehangiri win it. Paisa on that little grey horse, Paloma. Ball goes through, right up to the front. Juan Cruz Guevara sneaks past his man here. Oh, no, he doesn't get past him. Has to check up and wait. Wait for the supports as the troops come in. He then goes left, right, and straight down through the middle toward the goal. Guevara's working hard, leaning off the side of the horse. The backhand, though, comes in and gets collected, though, from Namu. He takes it out wide to find a bit of space, then turns it back. They can't go in front of him. They can't make a play. He takes a shot. It's good. It's going good, but it'll be watched over the back line by Santa Marina. Great attack there, so close for Jehangiri, but no cigar. 7 goals to 5.5. 1 minute left of the penultimate chukka. Wow, big angle on the under the neck shot. Brody comes around, he's left that one behind, but he's just about got back in time to pick it up and then send it back across the middle of the field. Brody now back on this one, scanning the area to see what his options are. Sends it forward. Running there is Rishi Bensali. In defense is Saad Jehangiri, and comes through is Juan Cruz Guevara. He put just enough wood on it to find Dante Castagnola. He'll get closed down. Namu then picks it up behind. He's riding Delta. Hombre, hombre, hombre. Told to take the men. The pass goes right up across the front. Santa Marina now at the back. He plays everywhere, this guy. They swap over positions so well. Look at that on the near side. Oh, he's left it behind here. Juan Cruz is charging to goal once more. Big ride-off, but Juan Cruz took it well and flicks it in. Claims the goal. Indeed, he does. The flags go up. Massive ride-off from Santa Marina, but he sort of bounced off Juan Cruz with a solid goal. They had the pressure on for a long time there. They had several chances. Finally, Juan Cruz managed to find a way through the middle. So we're back to within half a goal going into the last chukka. 7 goals to Bensali. Jehangiri 6.5. We'll be back shortly for the last.
for our Polo Line viewers, still have our best goals coming through here now. There you have Santos Uriarte under pressure there from Dante. Got that next shot in and flicked that one. I think probably between both the ponies' legs. Dante maybe was drilling or something, but it was actually a foul, definitely not. And on to the snip. Underneath with that good next shot there. Straight through the goal for him. This was, of course, Rugos. Great break from that line out through the goals. Lovely approach shot and finished it off well. Cut shot, bringing that one in beautifully there.
And we are back for the last chuck here. 7 goals to 6.5 in one of the best games of the tournament so far, I would say. Very high quality polo being played. Great fun to watch. Namu has a hit from the halfway here for Jehangiri. Just waiting for one more orange shirt. So, Bansali holding the lead, but only just. We've had so many close games. Just goes to show how competitive polo is in Dubai at the moment. Polo is absolutely booming with more and more polo every single year. More and more teams. 10 teams in the tournament this year in the EMAAR Cup, 7th edition. All of them with a chance to collect the prize money and the car at the end. From the halfway line then, Namu smashes it. It'll land down just in front of the goal mouth there. One Cruz has been stopped. Oh, the backhand's not a big one. One Cruz is there with an open back to put it through and get into the lead in the last chukker. It was Dante Castagnola, who'd finished it off with that open backhand. Santa Marina didn't quite release it. No, it wasn't. It was indeed One Cruz who got lent out. A 90-degree open backhand from One Cruz after a massive drive from Namu one time from the halfway line. Puts Jehangiri back in the lead, but only by half, and it's in the last chukker. And they've got themselves a penalty. He won to 60. There's a bit of shouting. There's another blow of the whistle. Whether it was a technical or not, I don't know, but they're moving this one from the halfway line. Jehangiri having just scored on one side, now get a 60-yard penalty down the other side. A moment to go. They were a goal and a half down, and they've quick comeback. This game's been swinging from one side to the other. It's a 60-yard penalty for Hissam Haidar. Again, from a walk. Oh, my gosh. Just walks up to it and spanks it over the top on Loopy. Here's Sam Haidar making it look easy. And, wow, this game has suddenly changed direction now. Jehangiri take the lead by a goal and a half. 8.5 goals to 7. In it goes. Out the line out. Backhand from Saad. No, but it's picked up by Rishi. Bensali. Doesn't get past Saad Jahangiri, though. Tom gets hooked out by Juan Cruz. Juan Cruz sends it forward to Dante Castagnola. Back in defence is Paisa. Gets there. Good defence from Paisa Ponzi. Keeping that back door shut. Then Santa Marina has to pick it up 1 metre in the air. He's left it behind, but Brody tidies up for him. Opens up a backhand, and we might see a counter-attack. No, that ball just bouncing a little bit too much for him. Namu can turn it here. They have to open up. Santa Marina pushing hard from one side. Rishi coming in with a little backhand on the other side. Good little play by those two guys. Then the backhand comes away and Paisa Ponzi runs through the back door. Doesn't pick up the ball on his way though. And Dante Castagnola comes around to turn it. Couple of taps on it. Leans off to try and cut it into the middle. Doesn't manage to. Santa Marina takes the hook. That horse turned so well around to the left. What a clever play by him. And then he puts it into the middle where Tom Brody's running through. Brody gets a touch onto it. Didn't manage to finish it. Dante Castagnola doesn't get his backhand. Richie Bensali has a chance to shoot. He shoots and pulls it wide to the left. A great effort. But the scores remain 8.5 goals to 7. Jahangiri still a goal and a half up. Great effort, though. Good polo. What a turn that was from Santa Marina. A little flick back under the tail and span the horse around to the left. You don't see that often. Now, Namu, keen to get rid of it pretty quick, I imagine. Brings it in. Now, look at Lupi. She runs beautifully, this horse. Out toward the boards. He's got hold of the ball still. Man coming in from behind and a man to beat in the front. Does get stopped. And Brody has it. He'll probably just turn and wait now. He's not going to rush. He'll wait for his teammates to go forward. They've all gone forward. Then he sends a nice pass from the standstill. Santa Marina comes on, told to stop on it and wait for the support. He's got Paisa behind him, but he's got his silky skills to get through. The half swing shot toward the goal. Just goes left. Bensali narrowly missing the goal 2 times. Out to the left. Could have been another story, but still, Jahangiri in the lead by a goal and a half. 8.5 goals to 7. The players go and change horse for the very last time. What they bring out now really, really counts. Namu will get on Buena Mossa again. Saad on Aspen. Juan Cruz on Cavalera. Watch out for Gonzalo. He's back on Missile. The one he starts on. This horse is phenomenal. Missile from Gonzalo Santa Marina. Paisa on Lujosa. Tom Brody on Hormiga. So, from the back there, Dante Castagnola has it at the moment. Richie comes to challenge him. Can't do anything just yet. Castagnola takes on Richie and runs past him. And he runs past the next one as well. Brody will come in here to try and stop him. Ooh, sweeping across the field there. It's a bit of a mess, and coming through with the ball is Namu on Buena Mossa. A great strike up toward the goal. It's looking really, really good here for Buena Mossa, and Namu, half swing finish, puts them in the lead by even more. 9.5 goals to 7. Jahangiri are pulling out the stops now and may be running away with it. Still, Bensali have time. But Jahangiri playing outstandingly well. Dante Castagnola deciding to run a little bit there. Past a couple of men before passing it up. Namu breaking away on Buena Mossa and getting the goal. But here comes Santa Marina from the line out. He's going to shoot. Up it goes. It's more of an approach shot. Drops down in front of the goal. Juan Cruz opens up a great inside backhand. Santa Marina, though, collects it. Looks to turn it. Does manage to turn it. Straighten things back up. Reverses. Put the horse into reverse there. To come back around the outside. Now has to hit or run. He hits. Gets hold of it a bit too much, I think. Over the top it goes. Still in play. Buenamosa. And Namu take it to the boards. One Cruz follows him and brings it back in. Cavalera. Bouncing ball. He picks it up nicely. Puts it in the middle. Paisa working like hell to get onto the line. Comes onto it. Now there's got to be a foul one way or another. Paisa claims he had the line. One Cruz said he had the line all along. Paisa had got onto that line. One Cruz couldn't be riding into that backhand. Deemed a dangerous play. Paisa was quick to get onto the line and riding down it. He had every right to play the backhand. So spot hit for Orange. And they need this. They've got 1 minute, 23 seconds to go. Strike from Paisa. They need 3 unanswered goals, though, Ben Sali. Namu on the near side doesn't get it through, but followed up here by One Cruz. He sends it back up to Namu up at the front. One more goal would be the final nail in the coffin as Namu has come on fire now at the end of this game. Perfect approach shot, tucked under the neck to finish it off and win the game for Jehangiri. Solid play from Jehangiri. One of the games to remember, one of the best games we've seen in this tournament. Fantastic polo. And Namu absolutely coming alight at the end there to score a couple of goals and break away with a comfortable win now. That takes them into double figures, 10.5 goals to 7. Jehangiri, the 10-goal team in the 12-goal, outperforming themselves as they come back in. This will be the last play. 25 seconds to go. One Cruz Guevara winning the line out. Cuts it up ahead. Has another chance. That's a drive toward the goal. Might just sneak another one in. Wide to the left. That will end it, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger will blow the hooter and end the game there with a massive win for Jehangiri. Having been beaten in their first game, they then went on to beat one of the favourites, Ancora, and now to beat a comfortable win against another one of the favourites, Ben Sali Polo. Jehangiri have proved a point. They're not here to take part. They're here to take over. 10.5 goals to 7, then Jehangiri run away the winners. Chaka by Chaka, Jehangiri, they started with 1.5 and they kept that lead. After the first Chaka, they were leading 3.5 goals to 1. Then Ben Sali came back strong and scored 4 goals in the second Chaka. So they finished the second Chaka 5 goals to 3.5. 4 unanswered goals in that second Chaka for Ben Sali. The third Chaka was much, much closer. They ended 7 goals to 6.5. And then in that last goal, another 4 unanswered goals for Jehangiri, with Ben Sali unable to score in the last, leaves it 10.5 goals to 7. Massive performance by both teams. Phenomenal by Jehangiri. They've got their eyes on the prize now. I expect they'll go through to the penalty shootout. We'll be able to confirm this later as the day progresses, who goes through to the penalty shootout and who doesn't, who is still within a running to get that car and the 120,000 dirham prize money. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Do hang around if you're here at the ground, and if you're watching online, we've got 2 more games today, the last of the qualification games in the EMAAR Cup. Here on Polo Line TV, we can have a look at some of the best goals. There's bound to be some rippers by Namu there, breaking away. He'd scored several goals. MVP in my book was Namu. Just 4 goals. How is he 4 goals? Absolutely phenomenal player. I've not seen him play before, but so impressed with him this season here in Dubai. Famous guy, of course. That was a great pickup from Santa Marina, but he lost it. And then massive ride-off. Look how One Cruz just ate that ride-off. pushed through, strong play, got a bit rough there in the middle as they were all trying to close him down. He managed to get it through the post. Santa Marina scored a beauty here as well, picking up the pass from Brody, getting the ride off and shooting the goal up into those villas here at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. That was another goal for Ben Sali. Nicely done. Some great shots from the drone here. Santa Marina doing what he does best, breaking away here on these Ben Sali horses. Scores some great goals. He's so fun to commentate, Santa Marina, with those runs. Here he is on another one from the drone. And credit to the Ben Sali horses for allowing him to get away there. And this is the last one we'll see. Strike under the neck shot from Juan Cruz Guevara. He also played brilliantly well. So did Dante. The whole team were outstanding. Well, it says 8.5. Actually, it was 10.5 goals to 7. There we go. 4 field goals for Ben Sali, 5 field goals for Jehangiri. Throw-ins were fairly even. Jehangiri just winning a couple more. And 8 fouls for Ben Sali. That was mainly in the second half. Jehangiri, just the 5 fouls. A very, very tidy game for them. They were mainly in the first half. So Jehangiri certainly stronger in the second half of that game. Ben Sali was stronger in the first half. Penalties, 3 from 4 from Ben Sali. 4 out of 4 for Jehangiri. Those 60s at the walk from Hissam Haider were outstanding. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. And do grab yourselves a drink or a bite to eat and come back soon for the second game of the day in the EMAAR Cup 2026.